right, so let's talk about something else. Let's do our we have this segment we're gonna start doing. You want to do that now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do 4th of July stuff. Since it is our America episode, we got to talk a little bit about 4th of July. I wanted to get. Do you celebrate 4th of July? How long have you lived here in Vegas?
A couple years.
But before that,
July.
And you were in California, right?
Yeah.
Because Vegas, you can light fireworks here, but I mean we're it's dry here, so if you put anything in the air that's on fire, it's probably going to catch a house or...
That is a lie, David.
No, it's probably
So Vegas is one of those places where you're really close proximity to Indian reservations, Moapa, or I think Prim even has one.
Prim is where we used to go.
Yeah, illegal fireworks. They're everywhere.
Well, we call them illegal fireworks because you can't... Pretty much all the stuff you can shoot off here is snakes. I remember the stupid...
Everyone knows what safe and sanes are. Yeah.
Yeah, and sparklers.
Yeah,
there's some stuff.
No, you can get fountains and all that stuff. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you can't really get anything that goes up in the sky.
Of course, yeah. Any safe and sane firework you can light here. Yeah,
but I don't know what safe and sane means. They're all...
You've never gone to a fireworks booth? They're all fountains.
No, I know it's all fountains and then the stuff that spins on the ground and the stuff that whistles. Whee!
Yeah, Piccolo Pete's. But here in Vegas, because we're in such proximity for illegal fireworks, obviously a lot of people get illegal fireworks.
Yeah.
And a lot of people light them off. And police don't really care. There's
disagree.
so many, so there's only so much you can do.
I disagree.
All the years I've come to Vegas, when I lived here before, for 5 years, my aunt or family would always have a family party.
Yeah, and then
illegal fireworks every time. Never got cops or anything calling us. And that's because the neighbors down there are lighting fireworks. The neighbors down there are lighting illegal fireworks. It's just a thing. And everything is so dry out here. Everything's rock landscaping. Nothing's going to catch on fire. We've never had a problem. Everything is clay roofs.
No, you're insane. That's
you're a little too...
Oh, yeah, I'm too lawyery. I just don't want to get in trouble, man. How terrible would that be? You're lighting fireworks, having a great time, and then you get... I heard the fine is not cheap. Now, I know that
like I said, it never happens.
Now, I know what they actually do now. A lot of cops will station outside of, the Indian reservations.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Moapa, and just pull people over and be like, you have illegal fireworks?
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, are you sure? And, you would think most people would just be like, no. But I'm sure they're like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think they think I can have them. I don't even think you can possess them. I don't think it's I think it's illegal to possess them. It's narcotic.
In this county?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think it's necessarily... Because I think that's how they get people. Because they're like, well, yeah, I have them, but I'm not going to light them. It's like, what? Yes, you are.
I don't know about that. I don't know the laws on that. But I know for a fact that police don't care.
But are you a firework guy? Do you like fireworks?
Yeah. I mean, it's explosions. That's cool.
Yeah, but I'm saying... okay, when I was a kid, I grew up in Texas, so we had fireworks. We had sticks of dynamite, man. We used to play Roman candle tag. You're it. I remember as a kid, I didn't enjoy fireworks until I could light them. And
of course.
And it wasn't about the firework anymore. It was about I lit that and it exploded.
Yeah.
It wasn't, like you said, it's explosions. I didn't really care about the fireworks because I'll go to fireworks shows now and I enjoy the ones that go in the sky. But I'm it's so much trash you have to pick up. No one ever talks about that. Because when you're a kid, guess who has to clean up all the fireworks when they're done? Me.
You didn't have a system when you were a kid?
What do you mean?
You had a big 30-gallon trash can, fit some water in it.
Oh, see,
light the fireworks, see it, grab it, throw it in the trash can, next firework. We had a system.
Oh, see, we didn't even think of that. We were from Texas, man. We weren't that. We're just lighting the next one. We actually used to have 4th of July. Specifically, remember this? I lived on a cul-de-sac, and down at the end of the cul-de-sac, there was a guy who worked at a fireworks booth.
Oh, nice.
So at the end of the 4th of July, anything you didn't sell, you just bring home. And those $120 you have a fireworks show in a barrel.
Yeah.
Remember those? The wick is 20 feet long.
Yeah.
He would bring those and light those off. So we had a fireworks show. They'd have a big crawfish thing. They do a big cook off. It was great. And then I moved here to Vegas and I was like, everybody, I don't know if this is a West Coast thing, but I shouldn't say this, but people aren't friendly. In Texas, it was everyone knew everyone on the street. And here it's just people drive into their house, shut their garage, and it's don't talk to me.
What's wrong with that?
No, there's nothing wrong with it. It was just weird when I came here because I was like, where's the block party? And they're like, the HOA doesn't allow it. You know what I mean? It was there's not that same camaraderie. But I think it also has to do with, once you have kids and stuff like that, the kids go talk to the other kids and they end up becoming friends. That's probably part of I just don't have kids yet. So it's eventually.
That makes sense, yeah.
So that part, I enjoyed the lighting of fireworks, but now I just see it more as a nuisance because the dogs freak out.
Yeah, I can't do fireworks anymore because of Vladimir. He's our pug, if you don't know. But he'll try to grab the fire, the little fountains. He'll try to grab at it, and he's burned himself a couple times. Not bad, just enough singe his hair and stuff. But, he's a pug. He's
You know,
stupid.
I assume
he doesn't learn.
I think he's trying to save your life. He's like, I put out the fire, guys. It's like a grenade, and you guys just keep lighting. He's like, why are you doing this?
Before it used to be funny because he would just circle it, barking, yet screaming. It was fine until he started biting it and burning himself. Then it's just like, now it's just more of a hassle because I got to get an ice pack. And all that kind of stuff. It's just,
and I think like fireworks are, from what I recall, they're not like cheap. They're pretty expensive.
No, not really. Yeah, they have decent ones. Yeah, they can get up there.
But yeah, are you a hot dog or a hamburger guy? Do you do which one do you prefer?
I'd probably do a dog.
You see, I'm the same.
They're
like,
easier.
You know what the problem is with hamburgers, like off the grill? I know Jordan's like a big like proponent of like, I like the way a hamburger tastes when I cook it. Like, either you got to do two things. You either got to, I used to do this back in the day. I used to get like a full, God, what was it called? A brisket, like a huge brisket. I used to go to like the freaking butcher, get a huge brisket and have them grind the brisket and make burgers out of brisket. It's like a perfect amount of fat to meat ratio. But now there's like this big push to like have everything low fat. So in a burger, you want a lot of fat, to be perfully honest.
Yeah, it sticks together.
Right.
'Cause they just fall apart.
Right. And so most of the burgers you get at like a cookout are just, they taste like, first of all, ground beef doesn't have much taste to it, to be perfectly honest.
You have to cut in. Normally, you cut in like pork or something, right? Cut in. Gotta do a line of beef.
I was gonna say, you cutting in something else in there?
No, but yeah, what you're supposed
really
to do.
good, man.
You're supposed to put like a little bit of pork.
Yeah,
or
like if you're
just
making
that
like a
fat
meatloaf
content.
and stuff like that. That's what.
Oh, not in a burger.
Well, no, you can. Like you can put lamb or do whatever you want in it.
So they're just a little more fatty.
But it's just most of the burgers are the frozen patty. Throw it on.
Yeah,
and that's why I can't do. I'm not a huge fan of hamburgers unless like
I love me a good hamburger, but the work that it takes to get a really good hamburger versus a really good dog. It's a lot of work to get to that good hamburger
Yeah,
stage.
like a hot dog is just like throw it on the
grill it up, bun.
Done.
Yeah, mustard, ketchup, done.
See, are you a relish guy or no?
I like relish, but I'm not going to go out of my way
Are
to
you
get
a
relish.
sauerkraut guy? Are you that guy?
I do like sauerkraut on a Polish sausage, but I don't have that very often. It's a treat.
I hate sauerkraut. It's
I'm more of a...
worst thing ever.
But like, maybe I'll get some... Can you still... Are the stores open tomorrow?
What? Tomorrow?
Yeah, they're open.
I'll
get some brats and grill them up. I like bratwurst.
Yeah, bratwurst are better. Any
brats.
kind of brats. But generally, I mean, like, for 4th of July, we'll probably go see like they used to have downtown. I think they still do a lot of concerts and stuff. That's one of the cool things about living in Vegas. There's always something going on downtown.
Why would you want to go downtown on a holiday?
Really?
Sounds miserable.
See, I like the live concerts and stuff like that.
I'm the guy who closes their garage when they get home, David. I don't want to see any of these people.
Yeah, see, you're that guy. But 4th of July for me is not what it used to be. I think once you have kids and stuff like that, it changes. They actually do a parade here next to the house.
Do they really?
Yeah, like they had everything all blocked off, and I was like, I told Alyssa, I was like, man, I can't wait till we have a kid, because then we can like go watch all this stupid parade, like be drugged. Because like you would never go do this, but you're like, oh, the kid will like it. It's just like all that stuff your parents did that they probably hated doing, but they're like, kid will probably like it. And the kid's probably like, I'm so bored.
Yeah,
I want to go home. But I don't know. I think maybe this year we'll go down there, see the parade. We'll see. I don't know. Today I kind of did the
It's freaking hot outside.
I know, that's the problem in Vegas right now. It's like 105 to 120. It's ridiculous. But today I did kind of a 4th of July thing. We cooked up a tri-tip, which I was a little worried about because it's a California tri-tip. So you like smother it in this garlic paste, and it was like garlic. Like we smelled like an Italian like kitchen in here. It was super garlicky. You take it off, you cook it, then you put the wood chips in, smoke it. It was really, you had like a bite.
It was delicious. It was amazing. Probably one of the best tri-tips I've ever had.
Well, it's like one of those things.
And it was cold. It was good.
Well, one of the things, like whenever I cook something on the grill, especially like a big piece of meat, I'm always worried because it's like anything could go wrong. Yeah. And like this is it. Like if we don't have the meat, like we're having coleslaw. Yeah. That's what's for dinner. Like don't screw this up.
I've stopped grilling chicken because like I never know how to grill chicken. I'll grill beef because like if it's rare.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah. If it's undercooked, overcooked, is it?
It's beef tartare. What's wrong with that? You eat raw beef all the time.
I still think like chicken, because I know some countries like eat chicken pretty close to raw, and it's fine. It's more likely to get you sick. It won't like it's like.
That's just one of those things. Like no one wants a raw piece of chicken. No one wants that.
No one wants a raw piece of chicken. Yeah. Okay, that's our 4th of July. We got another 4th of July thing here set up. We got to talk about some 4th of July movies. But
we got to talk about next day, David.
Huh?
Giving away more stuff.
Giving away more stuff. Next thing that we're going to give away is the Dice Masters bundle, which